folks. Welcome to another episode of the Fogcast. I'm your host, Fog, coming to you with some Minecraft VR, specifically for the Samsung Gear VR. So, bear with me a minute. I'm going to have to get this all set up, but let me talk about it for a second. So, I've got a Note 4, and we've got a Oculus Gear VR that I'm using. I am running it to a Mirrorcast, so we may not have like the best quality video or like smoothest video, but we'll try and see what we can get out of it. It's really the only way you can record this with this setup, and it'll be able to show us what it looks like though, being in Minecraft. It's in a VR world. So I'm probably going to scoot back a little bit so I can swivel around. I got a chair that swivels. You do have to have a controller for this. And I'm using the infamous OnLive Bluetooth controller. So if you remember OnLive, they didn't last long, but they're gone now. But they made a hell of a great Bluetooth controller. So we're going to use that. You have to have a controller for it. I am then going to jump in there. This is only available for the Samsung Gear VR, and it's very, very specific in terms of like, even though it's Oculus, it's not available for Oculus Rift. It's not available for HTC Vive. It's only available for this. It's $6.99. It launched this morning, and I thought I'd give you guys like a little VR tour because they've got kind of like a nice little base that you start off in and get to check stuff out. So let's give it a try. I'm going to see if the controller will connect. That's the biggest thing. It has to connect to the device. If not, we got to like restart all this crap over. And we have to restart all this crap over. So, be right back. Now, via the magic of the internet, I've got the device charging and connected. So, you have to have the controller, as I said. Let's jump in, give it a shot. So, I'm going to suit up, and you guys check this out. It's kind of cool. I really like it. I'll be talking a little bit through it. It's not going to be a long video, so just sit back, enjoy, and maybe if you got this free with your new S7, might be worth purchase. All right, so I've got everything on. I'm in the Oculus store right now inside of the Gear VR, and I've already bought Minecraft, so I'm just going to jump in. And let me scoot back just a hair. I hope I stay in frame. Oh, it's a little crooked for me. Hang tight. Sometimes you have to reorient the display. There we go. That's much better. No. So now that I have the controller, I can go ahead and press my X button. Some of it is kind of familiar. It just looks like, you look around, you can kind of see everything's blurry, a little bit like that. But we do have like options. We can go in, you can see third person view, you can mess with the controller, you can even see stuff on here. There are two different versions, and I'll show it to you. So you go in and hit play. Well, you got skins as well. Some of the newer skins. So Alex, Steve, I think we are Steve. I can hear some music playing now. And let's go in and play. So I'm going to start a new world. And we'll just call it my world. We'll just leave it in creative for now. So the next thing it's going to do is say, hey, there's two different types of world you can have, or experiences you can have. You can see I'm in a room, kind of like a little house you would build in Minecraft. You can look all the way around, which is awesome. It looks like you're just watching a big Minecraft TV. So you got two. You got VR controls moderate. Turning occurs in segments. The cursor and jumping have been tuned for VR to improve the comfort during movement for most people. Work in progress. Classic control. Intense. The classic jumping and turning, not tuned for VR, has comfort level of intense for most people. So you can choose whatever you want. And I haven't tried the VR controlled one. I've tried the intense one. So let's go ahead and do the intense first. We'll do classic. We'll show some of that. So let's hit OK. So here we go. This is the way it looks. No, seriously, it does not look like this. It's not VR. We can move forward. My screen just went black though. There we go. Now we're back. Had to rebuild. We can, we have our stuff here. Back to game. We can play just like this. This is the VR experience. No, it's not really. So look at the bottom. It says touchpad for immersive view. So we hit the side. We get pulled into the world of Minecraft, and look at this. Now we have everything. Our bar follows us. We can see everywhere. We can dig down. You know, if we look down, we dig down. Just like that. We can move around. It's kind of like a tank control at one point, like where I can turn my head without turning my head. Um, it's a little odd. You can get lost a little bit, and I think that's why they have it tuned other ways. So let's get around this tree. It's a little slow for me. I hope the video is not stuttering for your end. It almost is kind of making me sick in a way. Trying to do the mirror cast along with this because it takes so much, and the phone's a little older. So I'm just going to move on a little bit here. Oh, jump, jump, jump. But I can fly too. So I think, let's see, up, we can fly up. Let's fly up a little bit and get a look at the world. So we have everything, though, we can mess with. Let's go over this way. We'll zip over here. We'll look down. We can look up. There's a pig. Let's check, or a chicken. Let's zoom down here and check out the chicken. Beep, beep, beep. Hey, chicken, where are you? There you are. So we check them out. They're checking us out. But it's a great experience when you're not running Miracast and you're just playing around with it. Oh my, it's awesome. It is exactly what I would have pictured Minecraft to be. And you can see, like, if I turn this way, it doesn't matter if I'm using the controller. I'm not having to turn all the way around, but if I turn all the way around with my head, it doesn't make a difference. I'm just looking. Oh, it's a cow. But here we go. Now we're kind of back, walking straight. And then, of course, to dig, you can't like press up and down on the right stick. To do that, you actually have to look down, and you have to start digging. You know, down. So we'll just go down here a ways. See what we can look around at. It's not too hard to control, though. I mean, they built it fairly well. I don't know how far we could actually go down here. I don't know if we'll get down to lava. Let's just see. We'll dig down a little bit. Yeah, we probably won't. But, you know, it's got decent controls. It's not horrible. So we should be able to look all the way up. We can see where we came from, way up there. Dig our way out a little bit. Let's see if we can float up out of here. If that'll be easy. Oh, we can just float through the... There we go. Up, up, and away. And yeah, then we'll check out the... This is it. This is using the intense mode. This is like nothing's changed from Minecraft. What I'm doing is straight up... Minecraft would be, you know, if you were just playing on your computer regularly. So let's go ahead and jump out of here, and I'm going to get us back to the title. There we go. And we'll try the VR mode, the actual VR mode. So I don't even know where I'm at. My orientation is crazy off. Hey, look at that. There we go. Oh, it's a little warm in here too. So let's play. We'll create another new world just to do this. My world again, create world. I do not know if you can play multiplayer yet. I don't think they have it enabled. It's very similar to the Pocket version, so it may not actually have all that. There's the building terrain. Oh wait, it didn't give me an option here. Let's try options. Maybe we can see that. Difficulty sound. Broadcast to land. Yes, see, that's multiplayer game is not available, I don't think, yet. They will get it there. VR controls. Show control selection screen. Actually, can I back out of this? Oh, there's our inner messages. Quit to title. Let's try it one more time. We'll see if we can get this right. So play, realms, new world, survival, create world. Let's see if we can do survival for this one. Building terrain. Oh, it jumped over here. I don't know why it jumps like that, but it does here and there. But overall, like the experience is really, really solid. I played it for about 10 minutes today. Now it's still doing this. I wanted to change it, and I may not be able to. I'm in survival right now. Let's try one more time this way. Um, Options, difficulty. We don't want difficulty. I think it might be VR controls. Maybe that is it now. It's a little different. Oh yeah, you see how it kind of jumps? When you're turning with the stick, you don't have to turn too fast. You can just keep your head stable, and it's a little bit easier on the eyes, probably for performance as well. Some people get a little sick when they're playing it, but it's a little different. It's not too bad though. I can see what they're doing. They're just slowing it down so you're not like swinging rapidly around. Jumping seems about the same. We were playing in creative before. It was a little different. Let's see. Is there any other options here we can check out? VR options. VR turning is on. VR sound. VR turn by time. Head steering. 3D rendering. I don't know what that is. Drift. So show control selection screen. Yep. Turn on VR turn sound. Turn by time. Head steering. So if we turn off head steering, we probably don't have to worry about that no matter which way we're looking. So let's turn that off. Oh wow. 3D rendering is definitely different. There is something to it. I see Steve's arm now. There we go. Well, we saw it before. We were just looking at a rock, but everything is bigger. Oh, and it doesn't matter where I turn the right stick with this one. My head, it's kind of weird. Like my head is also, if I stop and I look this way, it turns me. It will actually take me that direction. It's a little bit different, but I think they've done a good job for the. Yeah, see, I'm steering with my head right now. They've done a great job with it so far. So, good idea of what it can be. I think it was well worth Microsoft putting the effort in with everybody to get this thing out there. They put it out on the device that would have the most, uh, you know, the maximum exposure. This is clearly the headset that has the most usage right now. Unfortunately, it needs to cool down because this was free with a lot of devices. So you've got a quality game that you can sit there and play. But unfortunately, look at that. Your VR gear needs to cool down to maintain performance. So that kind of happens on the Samsung um, Oculus VR, Gear VR headset. But overall, it's not bad. Kind of fun. I could see playing it for like 20, 30 minutes at a time. It's not maybe as easy on the eyes as like the Rift is or the Vive, but it's still, an affordable way to get into VR. You've got quality games already. We'll probably continue to do some more games for VR for mobile. I have a mobile dedicated playlist channel on the same channel playlist, and we can put those there and just kind of do it this way. I didn't put the two screens because I kind of thought that looked a little funky when you're looking at. That's why I'm so big, so you can see what I'm looking at and kind of how my motion is and what you're getting inside the game. So, if you really like this, if you want to see more, definitely like the video. Subscribe. You can just subscribe in the comments. It's got a direct subscribe link there. You can follow me at twitch.tv/fans of games. You can follow me at fans of games on Twitter. Yeah, definitely give me some feedback. I'd love to do more of these for you. I haven't seen anybody doing this one yet. Doesn't mean there won't be 10 people tomorrow or 50 people tomorrow or 5,000. I just thought I'd throw it in there, get it out to you, let you check it out. And Again, this is the older version. There's newer versions. A lot more people have the newer version. Could be somewhere for the S7 worldwide of, upwards of 500,000 of these units are out there because they came free with the device. Who knows? Could be 100,000. But this is clearly, where you're going to see some bigger titles, like a Minecraft, although Pocket Edition, but being it's going to head here first so they can actually get something out of it. So, everybody, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you back soon, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.